Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live streaming session. Just give me 1 second here to make sure we have all the things open that we need to have open to make sure that we're getting all the best out of this channel. 100% at 100% of 100%. Guys, I want to say thank you and shout out to you for being here. I know it's not always easy to be here every single day. Happy Wednesday to everybody. I hope that you're having a great day. I hope everything's good for you. Shout out to all the people who've been liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. It has been very helpful to me in growing this thing little by little, as organically as I possibly can, by not trying to spam as many people. That's basically what I mean when I say the word organic. And so I ask people to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you'll share it with your friends and family members and help me grow this thing as quickly and as greatly as I possibly can so I can make this channel net zero, guys. But again, I wanted to start off by saying thanks to everybody who's been here. Thank you for all you guys supporting me. Let's get right to it, guys. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. And for those of you who've never watched the channel before, let me go for my spiel real quick. So this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 individual parts: the practice session and then the improvisational section. And the practice session is exactly what you think it is. It's about me practicing and you practicing and us practicing together, so we can go from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing and every level in between. And we do that by using a very basic structure with things within it that can be interchangeable. So we're doing warm-ups, scales, chords, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, different chords and voicings, different chord progressions, as well as different licks of the week, and different cover songs that we can help use to build the foundation of our guitar playing. To do the second thing, which is the improvisational section. Now on the live stream, it would just be me doing improvisational music. You guys get to sit on your throne of judgment and judge me and let me know how I'm doing. If I'm doing good, great, mediocre, terribly, whatever, you can let me know in the comment section, in the chat section if you're watching the live stream, and you can also let me know privately if you prefer to do that as well. Just don't forget to like the videos first. Then you say whatever you want, provided it does not violate YouTube guidelines, and you can be cordial with other people that are on that have written on the chat or in the comment section. It is my sincere hope that you will not only feel comfortable but confident enough to where you will at some point go to the playlist section of my channel, check out the backing tracks that I have up there, again, which all of which I did not write. Okay, none of which I wrote. All of which I did not write, whatever. And you can check those things out, play against those backing tracks, record yourself playing against those backing tracks, upload those videos to YouTube, and share those links with me. And only with your permission, I would like to discuss on the channel how you've attacked the fretboard using those songs, how I attack the fretboard using those same songs, and what we can do as a collective to get better. All of those things are in service to the third thing. It is about me using my understanding of the guitar, understanding of the fretboard, and my understanding of music theory to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, where I will be singing and songwriting, writing different arrangements, writing different guitar parts and different solos, writing different melodies, doing different sound design projects to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, which is my digital audio workstation of choice. And again, guys, please check out the instrumentals I've been posting every single day. Just as a side note, check out those instrumentals. If you want to use them, you're welcome to them. I just ask that you just tell me that you're going to use them and just tag me in those songs, and it's cool. I put them up there. I spend about an hour and a half on them every day, and I would really love to get people's feedback on them. Just like those videos as well, and then comment afterwards. So to continue on the same in the same path that I was just talking about earlier, it's about me creating the best music I can. So obviously 100% of the stuff I'll be putting out there will be in an effort for me to get better as a producer, songwriter, what have you. 90% of which will be music I'm creating for myself, while the other 10% of that will be music I will be either creating with other artists, other musicians specifically, or other artists, I guess you could say, for film design, content creators, or short film creators in the area in which I live, or even on the internet. Lastly, when people don't really watch the channel still serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation, because I get to see people's comments in real time, or I get to see people what they've said in the chat. I go back and watch some of the videos, and I can make adapt to those situations by seeing what people have thought, and sometimes it'll reconfirm in my head some of the things I was thinking beforehand, which is really, really good for me and is great for the channel. I ask people to like, comment, subscribe, because it also, not just because it's obviously I want to make this channel get 100 billion subscribers, make hundreds of billions and trillions of dollars, whatever. But the real goal is to obviously make this channel net zero, which means it's no cost to you and at no cost to me, meaning that all my supplies are paid for, basically. And that's my #1 goal, at least this year, to try to get to that point. So I ask you guys to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, so I can do less of the second thing, and that's to ask people to donate to the channel. Now, there are 2 ways in which an individual can donate to this channel. You can do so through my Ko-fi account. I've already posted that link in the chat. It's already available as well in the description. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee, and you can donate as little as €1 or more, provided that's something you want to do. It is helpful. Every dollar counts. Every euro counts. So Secondly, if you want to donate, there's another way you can do so through my cryptocurrency referral links. There are 4 cryptocurrency referral links to 4 different platforms. If you sign up and spend $50 on any of those platforms, they will offer you perks and benefits that would never be offered to you otherwise. The perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer me as I'm the referring client, and because I'm using 15 to 20% up to $100 to reinvest back in my platform, that's how it helps out with the channel. Again, you don't have to do that, but if you've thought about it, you've talked about it, you decide that that's something you want to do, you're interested in it, check it out. You can talk to me off stream about it. Again, you have to be age eligible and regionally eligible. And if you are watching this channel, you should be both of those things. And I should also say this, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just somebody who trades cryptocurrency. I'm very enthusiastic about it and Web 3.0 and its applications. Again, we can have those conversations off streams provided that you'd like to do that. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. And I would never, ever, ever tell you what you should and shouldn't do with your money because I should not be giving that kind of advice. Yeah. And lastly, guys, the easiest way, obviously, to help out with the channel is to just like, comment, subscribe to me on YouTube. But again, if you decide that after you've done that, you want to help me out some more, the easiest way to help me do that is by not only sharing my YouTube channel with your friends, but subscribing to me across all platforms. I'm currently available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord. Although I'm not active at the moment on TikTok or Twitch. Computer issues, platform issues with those particular sites, but I'm on all of those. So helping me grow those platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels, y'all. I just want to say happy Wednesday, y'all. Because I've been typing this stuff earlier into the chat, I'm talking less now. We can go ahead and get started right off the rippy. Getting right into these warm-ups. So let's get right to it, guys. Shout out to you guys. I wanted to say happy Wednesday to all of yours, all of yoons out there. Let's get right into these backing tracks. Not these backing tracks. That's stupid. We're getting right into these warm-ups. We're at 110 beats per minute, guys. We're going to start working on the alternate spider picking pattern, staying in the same position where I'm not Quasimodoing, nor will I be hunchback, Quasimodoing, and will I be muffin topping. So... Not one of my best ones, but again, it wasn't terrible either, so we just got to keep working on that one. Spider picking exercises are really difficult because you have to tell your fingers, like literally, sometimes I have to tell my fingers, like with my mind, like, you know, stay put or don't move. My fingers, my brain turns into the police, my fingers turn into just, you know, the usual suspects of not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Freeze. Little jokey joke. Shout out to you guys. Happy Wednesday, y'all. I hope you guys are having a good week. Now we're doing Bite a Mosquito, John Petrucci style exercise at 190 beats per minute. Guys, oh, I also saw this earlier this week. I don't know if you know this. Steve Vai and Joe Satriani just put out a song together. I don't remember what it's called, but they just put out a song together. And yeah, so whenever I talk about Joe Satriani, at this point, you should probably know who that is. Considering they put out a new song, and I think it's got 1 million hits on YouTube. So they're kind of well known. Let's get right into the John Petrucci by the Mosquito style exercise. Let's go. Yeah. let's get right into the alternate spider picking pattern, but this time we're going from the 1st to the 16th fret, guys. If you guys are writing in the chat, understand every once in a while I go back and check it, but I just wanted to make sure that people understand that I'm not doing it on purpose. If you're writing in the chat and I don't see it right away, it's nothing personal. I just don't get to see it right away because my eyes is closed. Shout out to you guys for being here. Let's get right to it. And now let's get to the chromatic tapping at for legato from the 1st to 16th fret at 190 beats per minute. Y'all, let's go. Yo. Now that we finished that up, I'm going to turn this down so that I don't blow people's eardrums out of their face holes, y'all. Happy Wednesday, y'all. I'm turn this up. I forgot to turn on the built-in microphone so that y'all could be hearing this. We're going to get right into the selective picking exercises, or the hammer-ons from nowhere, from everybody but here. Everywhere but here. We're going to do that at 150, 160, 170 beats per minute as we've been doing it as of recent. So let's get right to that. Shout out to you guys for being here. Let's go. Let's get right into that same exercise at 160 beats per minute. $170, y'all. 60 wasn't terrible, but it wasn't one of my better attempts either, so. now that we finished that up, guys, let's get right into the Alex Coates exercise, which is Alex Coates. It's ALEXCOATS. That's his name on Instagram. He put together this exercise that's similar to, we're going to do it at 140 and then 150. And maybe I might just do it 150 and 160, actually, because we did 140 pretty well last week. This is a selective picking exercise as well. Now that we get that at 150, y'all, let's get to 160. And let's see if it sounds good at 162. See if we can get it sounding good at 160. $160 sounds pretty good too. Yeah, we're gonna keep trying that 150, 160. We'll do it later on this week, I would imagine. Yeah, probably Friday. So we are going to take the tempo up to 190 beats per minute. I'm gonna check the comment section just to see if anybody has written anything, and if you have, I apologize for not getting there on time. Oh, shout out to you! Shout out to you! Nobody's written anything yet, but shout out to you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. Let's get right into the, let me see. Okay, so we're going to start, I'm sorry, I had to count it in my hand, just to make sure which day we were on. We are going reverse, forward, forward, reverse. So we're doing the G major, G sharp, A flat major scale followed by the A major scale at 190 beats per minute, the same way we've done before, except instead of going just both ways from the first to the eighth position, we're going to do one from the first to the eighth position and another one from the eighth to the first position, just to get our, neuronal network stimulated. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, when you write with your left hand to try to get your memory going, or if you're left-handed and you want to write with your right hand to get your, other side of your brain working. That's how we gonna do it. And then what's the last thing I was gonna say? So then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do their minor pentatonic equivalents, doing the same thing. So we're gonna do the G sharp, A flat, minor pentatonic. And again, I need to make sure I differentiate. I'm saying major and minor pentatonic equivalents. They're not the relative minors. That's not the same thing. Okay, but we're doing the G sharp, A flat major scale, and the G sharp, A flat. The A major scale, followed by the G sharp, A flat minor pentatonic scale, followed by the the A minor pentatonic scale, all at 190 beats per minute. We're just going to start reverse. We're going to start at the eighth position, go to the first position, then with the A major scale, do the reverse of that, and so on and so forth. So let's get right to that. And if you guys are confused about that, you're going to see me get this done. Get it done. Okay, so we're going to start with the G sharp, A flat major scale in the eighth position. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm into frizz aim. Because we down to get down. Yeah. Wheezy F. Oh, yeah. Still struggling with those steps, but that's okay. Let's get right into the 7th position, G sharp, A flat, major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, G sharp, A flat, major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going to the 5th position of the G sharp, A flat, major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G sharp, A flat, major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G sharp, A flat, major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, that's crazy. Second position, G sharp, A flat, major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, first position, or the lower octave position of the G sharp, A flat, major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Why that one was really hard for me today. That's really annoying. Let's go right into the first position. So we're going to the reverse direction, or the first position, starting from the first to the 8th position of the A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Yeah, let's get it going. Seventh position, A major scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the higher octave position of the A major scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Now let's get right into, we're going to start obviously at the sixth position, or the octave position, the higher octave position of the G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale. Let's go. This would be the fifth position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Let's see what's the one before this. Okay. Fourth position, G sharp A flat minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, third position, Third position. G sharp, A flat, minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Go. And now the second position of the G sharp, A flat, minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the first position, or the lower octave position of the G sharp, A flat, minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. And now we're going to finish up by doing the Kendrick Lamar A minor pentatonic scale at 190 beats per minute, starting in the first position, guys. We're going from the first to the sixth position, okay? So let's start with that. Second position, A minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G sharp, A flat, minor A minor pentatonic scale, excuse me, at 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G sharp, fourth position, A minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, A minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, G sharp, A flat, sixth position, A minor pentatonic scale, 190 beats per minute. Let's go. Octave position, by the way. Sheesh! Now we finished up with all the scales, y'all. Now we can get right into the chords after we do the find the notes. So I'm going to turn off the metronome because we don't need it for this section, guys. Shout out to you guys for being here if you guys haven't done so already. I would love it if you'd like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Please consider sharing the channel with your friends if you can, friends and family members or people who are interested in trying to either A, get better at guitar, B, want to see a guy achieve his goals, or C, see somebody build something on the internet, as far as considering their YouTube page, build that from scratch. You guys get to see that process. I'm inviting you in on that process, and you get to see it every single day as I create and try to get better every single day. You can notice that from all the videos I made last year and this year too. But also, please check out the instrumentals I've been posting. I would love to get some constructive feedback. I don't care if you're just a listener, if you are somebody who just likes to write music against instrumentals, or somebody who just likes to make instrumentals or beats themselves. Check them out, like the videos first, and then just let me know what you think in the comment section. I post them every single day. I spend about an hour and a half on them. So yeah, let's get right to it. Finished up with that. So now we're going to go play a fun game called Find the Note. Find the Note's exactly what you think it is. We're going to find the note on every individual string up and down the fretboard. Well, we're just doing the A note, obviously, today. And so yeah, plus 12 minus 12 method is the method that we're using, and it's literally where you, on any given string, if you know its position below the 12th fret, you add 12 to that number, and if you know its position above the 12th fret but not below the 12th fret, you subtract 12 from that number, and you find its position below the 12th fret. So let's use string E for an example. We're always going to be in standard tuning of E, A, D, G, B, E unless otherwise specified. And now there's no reason, at least at this point, for us to change from standard tuning to something like drop D or tuning it half step down. This doesn't make sense for what I'm trying to build here. So let's get right into it. We know that in E, A, D, G, B, E, the A note is on the 5th fret. And since we know that, if all you have to do is add 12 to that number, so 12 plus 5 gives you 17. And that's how you find its octave position above the 12th fret. So similarly, conversely, if you don't know its position below the 12th fret, but you knew its position above the 12th fret, in this instance, it being 17, you subtract 12 from that number, and you get 5. So we're at 5 and 17 on the low E string. Before we go to 5 and 17 on the high E string. And back to 5 and 17 on the low E string. And back to 5 and 17 on the high E string. And back to 5 and 17 on the low E string before we go to the A string. And A is considered 0 because it's already open. You add 12 to 0, you get 12. Subtract 12 from 12 and you get 0, guys. It's that simple. Now back to 5 and 17 on the low E string. Now back to 5 and 17 on the high string. Now we're going to go to the B string, which is going to put us at, you guessed it, y'all remember this, we're at 10 and 22. Frets 10 and 22 on the B string. Before going back to the E string, where we're at 5 and 17. Now back to the low E string, which puts us back to 5 and 17. Before going to the A string, which is open in 12, right? Then we're going to go to the D string this time, which is going to put us at, you guessed it, 7 and 19. Now back to open in 12 on the A string. Now back to 5 and 17. I'm sorry. 5 and 17 on the low E string. If we're going to 5 to 17 on the high string, which is what we're going to do right now. Then we're going to go to the B string, which puts us at, you guessed it, 10 and 22. Before going to the G string, and no, I did not call it that. That's just what it is. We're at 2 and 14 on the G string. Now we're going to 7 and 19 on the D string. Before going to open in 12 on the A string. Then finishing up with the 5 and 17 on the low E string. With the slides. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into the chords. Guys, I have not checked out the chat section in a second here. It appears that nobody hath written on my chat. Nobody's Anne Hathaway written on my chat. So let's get right into these chords, guys. Today we're doing the ones that I hate the most, which are obviously the diminished and the augmented. We're going to start with the diminished because I hate those more than life itself because I'm so bad at them. But again, being bad at something doesn't give you an excuse not to do it. And again, guys, part of me showing you this process is showing you that I also suck at this process too. It's not fun. It's very boring. It's very tedious. It's very monotonous. And it's also very painstaking. So you have to do a lot of work for very little results. But when you do get those results, the relief is incredible. Okay, the relief that you feel is because it doesn't feel like success. It feels like relief. Like you're successful in your attempts, but it doesn't feel like you are just happy, like elated to the nth degree. You're just like so relieved that all the work you put in is finally paying off. It's like that first breath you get after holding your breath. Like you feel like so, I finally caught my breath. You know what I mean? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all thinking, that boy crazy as hell. And you might be right, so. So we're starting with the G sharp A flat. We're doing the G sharp A flat diminished chords followed by the A diminished chords. Then we're going right into the G sharp A flat augmented chords and then the A augmented chords. So we're gonna start with the G sharp A flat ones. So puts us right here. Which puts us here. We go down to here. Go again. Now we're going into strings 5, 4, and 3, which would be the A, D, and G string. Okay? So I think it's going to start. Let me see where we are on this one. This one says 5.3, so that puts that one at the 12th fret. So, oh, so it'll be one below that. So we're here. Again. Now let's get into strings 4, 3, and 2, which would be the DGB. Okay, so. Let's go again. Or as they know in the streets, one more again. Now let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this right here. I'm sorry. Bottom 4 string. Strings 3, 2, and 1. I say bottom 4 strings because the Mel Bay book we were using beforehand was written that way. Written using bottom 4 string chords. It was basically bottom 4 strings, middle strings, rhythm chords, or the bar chords, followed by the bottom 4 string chords. We had melody chords as well. That's my bad. So melody's the top 4 strings, and bottom 4 string chords are the E, A, D, G. So doesn't matter, but just in case you wanted to know. Okay. Again. Again, one more again. Now we get to go right into the A diminished chords. Guys, I get it. Learning chords is not fun. Believe me, this is why we do this as a collective, because learning chords is not fun, in my opinion. It's hard, it's boring, it's painstaking work, and that's just what it takes to get to the next level. So, you know, strap up, let's go. Shout out to you guys. Let's go. Okay, this is a tough one right here. This is a weird stretch. Not weird, it's a long stretch. Let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords, y'all. Bottom 4 string. 5, 4, and 3 of the A diminished chords. on the strings 4, 3, and 2, or the DGB. So that would be. Let's get right into the bottom 4 string, or the bottom 4 strings, the last 3 strings, which would be the G, B, E. So we're right here. Oh, technically speaking, it would have to be. Oh, that's why we can't do it. So we're here. One more again. What's cool about this is now we get to go right into the augmented chords, and I love the augmented chords. Those are by far and away my favorite because they are easy as pie. Once you know one shape, you basically know all of them. There are 3 different shapes for the augmented chords, and they basically play them up and down the fretboards, or up and down the same 3 sets of strings. So instead of changing 2 other times within that group of 3 sets of strings, you only change once. No, you don't change at all. Yeah. So that's what makes them easier. So, sorry about the noise. Let's says 5 like this. So it says 5. So right here. This one because it would be this one, and so you'd have to play it above this fret. So see how you don't have to change those shapes? Your fingers are doing the exact same thing. You're just moving up 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. This next shape is going to look a little something like this right here. So we're now we're going to go into the bottom 3 string chords, which are the bottom 3 strings, which are the obviously the G, B, E. So, and this is going to look like this shape. Down 4. Down another 4. Up 4. One more again. Yeah. Guys, I haven't seen anybody write in the chat so far. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I'm going to go back and check. Nobody's done anything. Shout out to you guys for being here. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are the best. I just want to go ahead and say also happy Wednesday to everybody. If you haven't done so already, I would love it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's free. It helps me achieve my #1 goal of making this channel, my #1 goal for this year, obviously, is to make it net zero, meaning it is at zero cost to me and at zero cost to you guys for the channel to help me put this thing out. Like basically my strings would be covered basically from the YouTube partnership program. So like, comment, subscribe to it. But also please check out, I don't care if you're a producer, just a music enthusiast, or just somebody who just wants to listen to some new stuff, check out the instrumentals I post every day. I would love to get your feedback on this, guys. Just like those videos first, obviously, and then comment. As long as you're respectful of people in the comment section and you're not violating YouTube comments, you can write whatever you want. I guess I can't really stop you from writing whatever you want either way, but you know, I would prefer people be a little bit courteous, at least to the people on the chat. So yeah. Shout out to you guys. Let's finish up with these chords, guys. We got one last set of chords, and then we're going to get to that lick of the week that's already posted in the chat if you haven't seen it already. So let's get to those. We're doing the A augmented chords. We just finished with the G sharp A flat augmented chords, and now we're going to finish up with the A augmented chords. Okay, let's go. I think it's here. Are we here? Up 4 each, so 4 here, 4 intervals here, back 4 intervals, 4 intervals here. Now let's go right into the strings 5, 4, and 3, or the A, D, and G. So right here, same shape. Up 4. Down 4. Down 4. Up 4. Up 4. Down 4. Down 4 again. Up 4 again. Down 4. Now we're going to get right into the strings 4, 3, and 2, or the D, G, B. Let's go. Looks like this. Sounds like this. The interval still remains 4. You're moving up and down 4 frets. Shifting everything up 4 frets. It's that simple. This is why I love the augmented chords. And as Scoochie Boochie would say, yeah. Now let's finish up with these bottom 4 string chords, y'all. Bottom 4 strings, bottom 3 strings. So the G, B, E. I tried to do something there, it didn't work. now we get to go right into one of our favorite parts, or my favorite part at least, is to work on things that we like to do, which is learning new licks. Okay, it's in the chat. I'm gonna play through this thing twice so you guys can hear it play through it. Not me personally, but I'm gonna let Antonio Visario play through it. And again, please like, comment, subscribe to his Instagram channel too if you can. Helping these content creators put out more content, or incentivizing them through just likes, helps them put out more content, incentivizes them to put out more content. The more content they put out, the more stuff we can learn. The more we learn, the better we can get. So show love, guys. Show love. Show love-ity love. Okay, I got that first note. We did it. Okay, pause that, and I'm going to try to run through this a few times. So it's like... time. If you've watched my channel before, a lot of times I'll say one more time and I will continue to play through it until I get it right. I don't mean to do it, but sometimes I just really want to get it done, and if I have the time to do it, then I do it. If I have time to do it, then I does, obviously. Let me close out of this. Let's get right into the OD Polyphia riff. And I stupidly thought earlier I was going to open up the track that somebody posted a tutorial on YouTube, because I want to finish the end of that. And I didn't open it before I started the session, so we have to go another day with me being stupid about this and forgetting and being forgetful with my forgetful ass. You know, it's bad. So we're at 150 beats per minute. We're going to run through this, and I'm going to try to get it as many times as I possibly can, because obviously the goal is to get it perfectly, because perfect practice makes perfect, y'all. So I got to keep practicing as perfectly as I possibly can. Let's go. End that there, because I hit that 2 times in a row perfectly, and that doesn't happen to me often at 150 at this moment. So we're going to end on a high note, on a good note, y'all. And so I'm going to go ahead and open up an instance of YouTube again, so that we can get right in these backing tracks. Again, shout out you guys for being here. You all get hundreds for being here. I know that a lot of you that are here every single day, I appreciate all of you, obviously. For those of you who can make it every single day and work with me today and every single day that you possibly can, I hope that you're getting better. I would imagine if you are following, I'm getting better and you're getting better, and because I practice on stream, so I think that we should all be getting better at this point, or feeling at least more confident in our playing abilities. So keep pushing forward, guys. Let's finish up strong here. I got this last part to do, which is the improvisational section. You guys get to sit on your throne of judgments and let me know if I'm doing good, bad, terribly, great. You're welcome to comment that in the comment section. As I've asked before, guys, please check out the instrumental tracks I've been posting. Just like the videos first when you see them. Listen to them. Let me know what you think about them. I would love some constructive feedback on some of it, constructive criticism on any of those things. Or if you just want to just leave me a nice comment on any of them, that'd be great. I know I probably won't get that, but, you know, IB's appreciating that anyway. Shout out to you guys. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Let's go. So the chords on this one are A major, F sharp minor, D major, and then E major. I'm sorry. So now we're... exception of the very ending, that one went particularly well for me, which is very unusual. But my brain feels like it is starting to make the neuronal connections between one thing and another thing right now, and that's really cool. It means if you're practicing with me, your juicy, beefy brains should be doing the same thing, because we're all big brain people in this channel. Big brain. Let's go. Let's try another one. That probably won't happen to me a second time, but if it does, that would be crazy. That'd be way too crazy. That'd be like Kendrick Lamar, way too crazy. Hey. Hey. That's way too crazy. Hey. What song is that? Be humble. Hey, this shit way too crazy. Hey. This one, the only difference is that there's instead of, well, the E is switched as well, and the D is switched, but instead of playing an F sharp, or F sharp minor, it's going to be a B minor. So, here's the B minor. Go right to that D. that is probably one of the better ones that I've ever done. Whatever's happening in my brain, I'm loving it. Whatever you guys are sending me my way, whatever good vibes you're sending me, I don't know what is happening. I really don't. I felt like I invoked some kind of spirit, because this doesn't happen to me normally. I've never played 2 of these in a row that sounded halfway decent, and that was more than just halfway decent. For me, that was exceptional. And I'm just talking about my level. Like, clearly I'm not an excellent guitar player. Clearly. But it feels good. Like I said before, it feels good when you work really hard on something and it just comes back to you and you're just like, you're impressed with what you do. Like, that's the goal of every session that you have. And I'll tell you this from personal experience. The one thing you're trying to do, you're not trying to impress other people. You're trying to impress yourself. And then push that limit to play not only within yourself, but to exceed whatever your mental expectations are of what happens. I think if you can do that almost for every session, I think you're on the right track for good practicing. So trying to even improve just little by little, that 1% every single day, that's compounding interest. And they talk about that when they talk about, when you're making investments, it's the same thing. So similar concept. I was actually really, really pleased with that today. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I might clip this and make it into a shorter video. Or I might wait till this weekend and then do another one and then see if that skill set in my brain is still making those connections this weekend. We'll see what happens. Shout out to you guys for being here. Again, I don't really like to go over my spiel at the very end, so I like to do the highlight in a resume. But this is the end of the session, guys. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, and for those of you who never watched me go over my spiel, I'm going to do it right quick. The channel's about 4 things. First 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 parts: the practice session and then the improvisational section. The third thing is what the whole channel is about. It's about me using that understanding of music to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X, as that's my digital audio workstation, or DAW, of choice. Again, please check out the instrumentals I've been posting every single day. I would really, really, really love it. Shout out you, bro. Hey, man, how you doing? Hey, how you dern? Guys, yeah, so check out the instrumentals I post every single day. Let me know what you guys think of them. Just give them a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section how you feel about those. Sometimes you might like them, sometimes you might not. It's hit and miss, and this music is very subjective. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm creating the best music I possibly can for myself. 100% of the stuff I'll be putting out there will obviously be in an effort for me to get better. 90% of what I'll be putting out will be for me personally. The other 10% will be reserved for music I'm creating with other musicians/artists and other filmmakers who work in the area in which I live, and maybe some content creators online if that presents itself. Lastly, guys, I ask people to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, not only to make this channel the biggest channel ever, obviously, but to help me get to net zero. Net zero means I have to get a part of the YouTube partnership program, which requires a minimum of 500 to 1,000 subscribers just to apply, and that makes the channel as free for me as I'm making for you. So like paying for things like strings and picks would be covered, and really that and the energy that I'm using would be really, really helpful. Pay for at least the fundamental things that I would need to pay for. So to make this free as possible. But until that happens, guys, I ask you to donate to the channel if you can. You don't have to. There's 2 ways in which you can donate: through my Coffee account. That link is in the description. It's in the chat. You can donate as little as €1, provided that's something you want to do. If you don't want to, there's another way you can donate as well. And again, you don't have to do this. Get involved in the cryptocurrency space. Those links are available in the description. Again, spending $50 or more using my referral links will offer you perks and benefits that they offer you. They will in turn offer me. And as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform, up to $100, obviously that is how it helps out with the channel. And lastly, guys, I can't express this enough. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and consider sharing it with your friends and your family members. I'm trying to grow this thing as organically as possible. And so helping me grow my YouTube channel by doing that will inevitably help me grow my other platforms. But helping me grow my other platforms, like I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and now Discord, helping grow those platforms. Whether I'm active on those platforms or not will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. And help me grow my YouTube channel, which is obviously the ultimate goal, will inevitably help me grow those other platforms, because one hand washes the other. Shout out to you guys for being here. Hey to the person who just wrote me in the app. I think it's CRZP29. Shout out you, bro. CRZP29. Shout out you, bro. Shout out to everyone who was here on the stream, guys. If you guys haven't liked, comment, subscribe to the channel, please do so. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. That's the moniker that I've chosen. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build, and I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick. But with your help, guys, we can make it happen more quickly. Y'all, happy Wednesday. See you tomorrow.